Hey everybody. Hey everybody. The season is over. Washington beats Philadelphia. Don't care if the win. I appreciate the win. I'm kind of happy of the win. But this season has been a cluster fuck. It has been horrible. Dan Quinn has been horrible. The offensive coordinator has been horrible. The defensive coordinator has been horrible. Special teams have been horrible. The players who play defense have been horrible. Jaden Daniels has been hurt all season. The offensive coordinator didn't drum up no new plays, didn't do anything to make Jaden Daniels be better or be better. Jaden Daniels didn't do anything. He didn't help himself anyway. You see what the defense was doing. I am not a happy camper. I this I I hear a lot of people come at me and do this and do that and like that. My team is an embarrassment of my brain cells. It's a it hurts me. It bothers me. I predicted us going 7-0. I predicted us going 10-1. I predicted a lot of things this year didn't come out. I am not a happy man. Dan Quinn, resign your position for the Washington football team. Please do. What up, CZ? This quit. This resign your position. Off, hey, officer coordinator, move, go your way. Go to another. I don't care us beating the Eagles on the win. Thank you. Um, Eagles fans might be unhappy, mad, whatever. They could get the second seed, or they would have started their starters. I is not happy with the decision. I'm not happy with the decision at all. At all. We good with the third wrestling star. More important, we good with the third wrestling star. CZ, are you an Eagles fan? You can't be happy. Y'all had the opportunity to beat number one seed. If y'all would have started your starters, y'all knew y'all would have beat Washington, but y'all decided to put a bum ass quarterback, it's the second street quarterback. But that's on. That's not. I'm going to talk about that. So we're not going to talk about that. Um, Washington head coaching should be changed. How about those Washington command? Hey Chuck, I don't. The win is fine, but I'm not happy with the win. I really not. I just think we are on the team. I'm good, Momo. Resting stars were more important. Health is more important. See, that's the problem with everybody. Let me say this about people pay to pay money, pay money, pay their hard-earned money to play. And I believe that players should play. Now, they ain't got to play the whole game. They can play a quarter. They can play two quarters. They do it all the time in preseason. But let's get back to the Washington football team. How geriatric, how we have not played well this year defensively again. Dan Quinn did do nothing with the money or with the act or the money he had to get players and on the cat he did nothing. What's up, Oscar? Um, and I, as a Washington football fan, don't care about none of the. I don't even care about the win. I'm happy we won, but I don't care about the win because the win doesn't do nothing for me. It's geriatric. It's geriatric. We got players up there should be in wheelchairs. We got players out there should be walking dogs for a living because they surely can't cover anybody. You also got players who sit there and half-ass it, and don't put themselves in position to make plays, grabbing, tugging, arm tackling. This is your defense, Dan Quinn. You are a defensive-minded coach. Why you do this? Why you get people who's never, ever going to be good in this league? And now I have to, as a fan, I have to sit here and watch 17 or so games over this bullshit of a defense and the bullshit of an offense. Terry McLaurin, you too is to blame because you decided not to have that surgery. And you didn't have that surgery because you said, no, I'm fine. You should have had surgery earlier. You would have been back on time enough to be in the games. You hold out. You know you was injured. You know your hamstring was hampered, but you decided, hey, greed over the team. I understand. I'm all for you getting all your money, but you hampered the team. We got Debo or whatever. I don't care. We need to get a decent a second wide receiver. We didn't do that. We went and got somebody who didn't offensive lineman, Tunsley, whatever his name. He didn't want like football. He considered retiring, unretired, well, whatever. You have to know your players and know who they are and know what they want. I'm just fed up. And I'm angry that we win 5 games. 5 games. After winning, 11 games last year? Maybe 12? Come on. Stop it. Dan Quinn, you are fault here. I don't like players, coaches. I hate players, coaches. I am against player coaches because they do no good. They serve no finality. They show all they do because you can't tell a player, if you're a player coach and you up there say, hey, y'all best friends and all like that. No, because you can't get on him when you need to be get on him because he's your bud. He's your friend. The same thing when I hear, and I said earlier in Mark's home channel, if you have kids, I always say, hey, my mom's my best friend. This one like that. They 10, 12 years old, and they 15 years old, they 16 years old, say, my mom is my best friend. My dad is my best friend. If your dad, your mom is your best friend, that means you tell your intimate details of who you slept with or what you doing or whatever. It's secrets. Your best friend, you tell the most intimate details. So therefore, that's dumb as fuck. I didn't never like that shit. And now that's the same thing with head coaches or who are player coaches. Oh, I'm a player coach. No, you don't need. You need to stop being everybody's friend because everybody's not your friend in this league. You are like that. Stop doing that, Dan Quinn. Put your foot down. Put your ass to foot. Hey, I don't need you to do better. You go up that field. You miss assignment. You miss this block. You miss this. You miss this throw. Jump on their ass. Or you drop a ball, you fumble the ball, or you muff a punt, jump on their ass. Or you didn't make the cover, or you do a bonehead play in the pass interference. What are we talking about here? This is elementary. Football is not a complicated sport. The schemes. And let me say something to these dumbass Dallas Cowboy fans who I was on my channel. Jaden Blue came in the game to get a touchdown. That's why he was there. That's why he was there. I have no empathy, feel sorry for a player who can't read the playbook. You should have learned the playbook a long time ago. Cowboy fans, you can't negate that. Whatever the reason he wasn't playing, it got something to. Even the simplest person say, hey, he don't know the playbook, but we're going to put him in the game. Oh, he don't know how to, he missed the block assignment. Oh, he don't know the blitz read. He don't do this on the block. He do that. That's just excuses. Stop it. And the same thing with my Washington football team. Dan Quinn, you got to get the fuck out of Washington. Go back to Dallas. Go back to Atlanta. Go back to the scrubby lands of eternity. Because I don't want you on my football team no more. We trying to change the Dan Snyder. What the filth, the foul that was put on our team all these years when he was the owner of this franchise. We have a new owner. Let's do that. Let's make it better. Not go back to these games. And Jay Daniels, you need to step up your game. You need to step up your game. All that smiling, being on TV, being with your mother, say your mother in there close, bump all that. You need to learn the playbook, and they need to give you some plays. Bring somebody in here who's going to show you the better ropes, show you how to not always make a play. You don't have to run every down. The play ain't there. Just throw the ball out of bounds. That's what you do, Jaden. Don't sit here and try to make something out of nothing, because not every play is given for you to run. Sometimes you play another day, and you haven't learned that yet, or maybe you have learned it. I don't know. So you cause yourself more injuries than you needed to have. Yes, I said it. I said it. And let me on the subject, and why it's on my mind, let me explain to y'all again. The name Redskins is a racist name. If y'all don't understand why, look it up. The original owner was a racist. He did not like Native Americans. He made the name Redskins. It's a racist slur. He put up there because he didn't like Native Americans. He hated them. So, history lesson tonight, look it up and read about the original owner of the Washington Redskins. And they were used to be called, when he bought the team, it was the Boston Braves. So look it up, and y'all stop saying that word Redskins like it mattered, because it was on the team all these years, and because like that, for 30 years, 40 years, that was the name, and we changed it. Shoot, I don't even like the name Commander. This is a dumbass nickname. Get the hell out of here with that name. I mean, shoot, I get it. The fight song ain't the same because of the name, stuff like that. And so, getting back to my sorry-ass Washington football team, we won a game today we didn't need to win. We won a game that, okay, we won. I have no problem with winning the game. I didn't care if we won the game. I'm happy enough that we won, but who cares? I don't. You got the wrong person. I'm gonna be all bushy eyed and bright eyes about it. Oh, we won! Yeah. What do we accomplish by winning? Nothing. Stats for somebody else. Stats in the game. Yards, punts. What the fuck? See, so you think you playing 49ers? They looked terrible yesterday, but you guys' defense and Seattle defense are similar. So all I'm saying, people, is that I don't give a shit about this win. I don't care. I believe this season was a catastrophe. It was a piece of shit. I hated this season. I don't want to have another season like this. And Dan Quinn, it's obvious you're going to be the head coach going forward. We're going to have another year with you. You need to get your shit together and get these players in line. Your offensive coordinator, he needs to get his shit in line here. If he gets a coaching job, oh well. But we need somebody else in here who's going to do better. And you need, in the offseason, when the draft come in and free agency come in, get some players. Get somebody going to help this thing. That's what we need. We need players on here. Congratulations, Mo. I'm not happy about no win, Logan. I'd rather we lost the game, to be honest with you. I don't understand why the Eagles didn't play their starters. That was a bonehead. That's just your head coach, not bright. That's arrogance on your head coach. Momo, you had You had no starting running back, quarterback, running back most of the season. That many people can survive that. I understand that, like that. Yep, we are pissed at Nick Sirianni. That's what Nick. Remember, Nick was the same one who said last year, Logan, "Hey, I don't want you to break the rushing record. Sit your ass down." That's just crazy to me, Logan. He's a. It sounds like he's selfless, a selfless coach. It's all about him and his control. You have your opportunity now. I don't want Eagles fans to stop saying, "Hey, we beat the Rams 3 games in a row." Be careful what you ask for. That's all I'm saying. The Rams gonna be ready to play, and you can be ready to play. I don't know. Is that game in Los Angeles or is that game in? I mean, is it in Philly? And the Philadelphia fans deserve better because we all play the Niners next week, huh? Y'all play the Niners. Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was well, we'll see. Okay. So um, I'm just not happy with my Washington football team this season. There has been a shit show. We have been injured all season. Jaden Daniels didn't do himself no favors because he was trying to do the same thing he was getting he was doing last year. He didn't realize they had spies. Not only they had one spy, they had two spies because they was not going to let Jaden Daniels do what he did last year. He didn't, and the offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury didn't do his job. He didn't. He didn't. He wasn't imaginative. He wasn't creative about the offense. Dan Quinn was do what Dan Quinn does. We had a bunch of older gentlemen on the football team, stuff like that. And I get it. Von Miller had a great season. He had 9 sacks for the season. And the whole Washington had a lot of sacks this season. I think I can't. I don't have the stats with me, but here's the thing: our defense back end sucked. We couldn't hardly stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass. I'm surprised more teams, but then I'm just fed up with Dan Quinn and his reason. I don't stop being a player coach. Jump on these players where they don't go down the field. I really hate player coaches because you can't really get after a player if you buddy with them. I don't like it. I hate it. Always hate it. I like that. I'm gonna watch the playoffs, wishing my team was there. But end of the day, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm fine. I'm loving it. Love in the air and loving all that. End of the day, I'm good. And I just want to say something to somebody in Mark's channel. If this guy named Eddie. Eddie, if you listen, you've been on my ass all day saying you like me and all this bullshit. If you guys really something to say to me, come to my channel. Just come to my channel. Because you sound like I don't know if you're a Cowboy fan, a 49ers fan, or Eagles fan. I played football in elementary through high school and a little bit of college. You could never do what I do. My team, whoever your team is, next year they won't be the same, and my team ain't gonna be the same team next year because we're gonna be better. We're gonna regroup, recreate, and do what we need to do as a franchise. If we don't, Dan Quinn's gonna be out of there. Dang, like that. I mean, who knows what's going on offensive coordinator? He might get a coaching job. So that being said, I just want my Washington team to be better. The Dallas Cowboys lost today. They lost to the Giants. Giants were they dumbass. They wanted to win. Why? That the Cowboys win the game. And Cowboys and anybody, Dan Eberflus, in my opinion, is going to stay. In my opinion, the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys is no better than Eberflus because he doesn't get after his coaches. Oh, he can't say something. Yes, he can. Don't believe he could go in there privately and say, "Hey, man, you need to get your shit together. Yo, what is you doing? We losing these games, and I'm putting. I got this. I'm scoring 30 points at home. Why aren't you putting this defense together?" He could say something. So that notion that he can't say nothing because that's a jury hire is bullshit. Now, if he's just another yes man, now again, if he's just another yes man, which I believe that he is, to get, because that's what Jerry does. He get players for 1 year contracts, and then he'll get a coach cheap. I'm never going. I played high school football in college. I played high school football, and one thing I didn't, and I watched football most of my life. One thing I don't, if a coach got to give you a speech to pump you up, to go out there on that field and play, and you're a professional athlete making millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I need you a pep talk to fuel me, you're not a very good head coach. Because you should be able to tell these players what to do, nuts their assignment, and jumping on their ass. I don't care what side of the ball they on. You jump on their ass. All I do is say he just standing there nonchalant. The head coach is supposed to be the head coach of the entire team. What the fuck are we doing here? So, end of the day, I thank everybody for coming in. I did my little rant. I'll have a part two to this Washington rant later on tonight, maybe. But end of the day, we Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. But my Washington football team ain't good. They're sorry as fuck, and I'm sorry to tell everybody that, or those who are Washington fans, because we suck.